going on? What's going on? What's going on? Here I come. Boom. Boom. How we doing tonight? TGIF. It's just going to be a little chill night. You got to appreciate the horns. I'm getting stared at by fish. Yeah, I just kind of zoned out there for a second. I don't know where my head's at. I was reading something. Yeah, we got demoted. Because Roy threw us under the bus. Had pictures of us with the German cheating on our wife. Wife threw us out. Can't see our kids. Now we gotta catch the gas man. Because they put our asses in arson while we're waiting for our review. So we just flip that thing upside down and shit blows up. We've dealt with that company before and built the furnace.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Guy's a dick.
Phelps is up before a review board in December.
I don't know if I like
Till
that
then,
guy.
he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine.
Oh, we're gonna run
Biggs
this
will
thing.
show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened.
Well, that's good. At least
Then
they
go
went home.
to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective.
Wow.
Now get out of here.
Tough crowd.
Both of you. Get out!
Parker or Green?
Old Herschel.
We wanted to move in together when we're not even married.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in one round.
Went around, huh?
I think his name is Phelps. He brought in that case where that poor lady killed me in City Hall.
Why,
Whatever kind of look you were going
we're
for,
not even gonna talk?
you missed.
Is this the ride? Come on, Biggs. You do the driving, homie.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
We are going to the Suckins house. Well, what's left
How
of it,
long
I
have you
guess.
been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
This guy's kind of a dick, too. Why's everybody gotta be dicks? All we did was sleep with a German at the end of World War II. It's not the end of the world. She's in America. Is that Mom?
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina
He's got it in
Island
his hand. That's
won some
funny.
kind of competition.
I like that.
Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. When they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Let's look around first.
Newspaper. Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was dead?
I figured I could jump up there, but I guess not. Maybe I'm supposed to try oh. Early out of everything. Damn, it got hot. Melted a pot. But that book made it?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Just kind of curious how that thing didn't get smoked.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Man, that would suck though. You have your house burned down and not have insurance. I think it's required nowadays.
I don't think this is going to help us.
I guess depending on how good it is.
Remember the dead lady they found in the
Question.
train? Dog case. Looked on a bar fly.
Okay, fine, I'm gonna go up here. Can't walk up the ramp, huh?
Mr. Stevens?
Oh, I guess I have no choice.
Cole Phelps
I
and
didn't hit
Herschel
space
Biggs,
bar on that.
LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel Agency.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Now, why would he lie about this shit?
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. The lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
But did you really win?
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Yeah, this dude's got really no reason to bullshit me about anything.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
Oh,
All right.
so he was bullshitting me. You got anything, buddy?
I'll wait for the fire services guy. That's about all I can do here. You best get on with it.
That son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
I don't know they're not parked on some evidence. Where's the furnace? Did it burn up? If we saw a messing with it, I guess that could have been the other areas.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Matthew Ryan's worked on it the last few times. I'm glad I walked back around the house. Yep, now the phone showed up. Oh, look at that jump. What the hell happened there? Oh, they're still building it?
Gotta have it.
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
I don't need this.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
We're gonna go check out the other fire. And we're gonna see if there's any
I'm
similarities.
sorry,
between
madam.
the two.
Police officer, I need your car.
As we wait for old Hirsch. Where the hell? There he is.
Wait, officer! My bag's in there.
Well, it's my bag now,
Have
lady.
there been any other house fires?
This is arson. You get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Wow, 2 fires a night.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Hey, there's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
But you're a good case, man. One of the best I've ever met.
Yeah.
I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, man. I'd say that's firm but fair.
All right. So at least he doesn't hate me. Where's the dog? I didn't. There it is.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detective?
How'd they miss it?
This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the company?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
We've got a connection.
The guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
See him?
Come on, baby. He ain't going nowhere.
Stop! LAPD!
We've got an idea on these fire folks. Stop right there.
Get him, Phelps. Jeez. Was killing that button.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You know he's got a lighter.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
What the hell is that? Is it nothing? Just a cigarette and a match?
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
Okay.
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance.
You got
It's
to go with
always
the
been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Well, now where are we going? We're not done here.
I don't think you're a fool.
They forced me into the
but
car.
what's my opinion against thousands of others?
That's terrible.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
You look at Dad. Is that everything now? Am I getting the fake thing, or they already looked at thing? There's no box that says who worked on it, like we found in the other house. That's the front porch. Alright, let's get out of here. What else is being screwy? There we go. Alright, where's the car? It's not even wet right there.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, now we gotta cross.
So where do
off.
you want to go?
Both of them want a trip from these guys, so there's got to be something going on here.
Broadcasting at 760 kilohertz.
There's no way it's coincidence. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a game if there wasn't. That's kind of creepy.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have
Yeah,
reason
we
to
need to
believe
find out
that the
here.
Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
A lot of Catalina Island. The Stevens family, it should be in here.
Here they are. Steffens. The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
All right, that was it.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
I don't know buy in.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
That's funny.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, so let's go check
Where
out
to?
this fund. This has got to. There's got to be more
Let
to
me
this case
guess.
than this.
You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Stay out of my way, Herschel.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Okay. Look around.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Daily reports and requisitions must be addressed to Suburban Redevelopment Fund and submitted in triplicate. Is that it in here? Looks like. Let's open all our doors, fuck up their air conditioning. I can jump up on that stuff. What's up, guys? Alright. Let's go talk to the fire chief.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
You heard the fire chief.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Yeah, that's why I said to go there. Good job.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
He's a fire guru, huh?
We came as soon as we could.
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me. When is America gonna understand?
Oh, that's one of the things you can jump out the window on.
Hey, buddy, you dropped
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a
That's what we've
theory
been
only.
finding.
I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
What the hell? Okay. Where's the balloon?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
So that's right. Ah! Why not?
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
To pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
That would scare the shit out of me if I was standing
So
right
that's
next
how
to
it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
When is America going to understand?
It's to heat.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Now we're getting
So
some
where do you
locations.
want to go?
Joe?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fire. He's the kind of guy that we like for a lot of things. We don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's the guy, that creepy guy we chased down and tackled. I don't buy it.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
His pal needs a date. What do you say?
Where's the office?
Remember that dead lady they found under the train?
New and improved model.
He saw
They'll
the
be selling
case.
these like
He booked
hotcakes.
some
Oh,
odd
8250?
murder.
I wish that's how much they cost nowadays.
Walk out on white.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
Oh, shingle short of a full roof. I've never heard that before.
Detective Phelps and
Hey, Synergy, what's up, bro?
We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Let's get right to the
Pressure
point.
regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look.
No, that's
We have
not
a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Okay.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
I mean...
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Why is that a bad one?
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Hell no.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Damn it.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There.
I fucked
Around
that
a
up.
dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Why wouldn't his phone be on his desk?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
What you got for
I
me?
need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Is he going to read through all of them?
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942.
What the hell?
4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
He was one of the installers.
There is a Reginald Varley.
What just happened?
Haunted House might be able to help with that. Would you like to use it?
Shut up. Cortana just took over my computer. Okay, so what did we just miss? Why that happened? Rachel Varley wanted for murder for Detroit police officer.
Police department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
If that's the same guy, though.
Son,
your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed. Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Ooh, Herschel.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Which one is... There's no locks on them, but they have right to privacy.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
What the hell is this shit? Matthew Ryan. He plays for the Atlanta Falcons, doesn't he? Okay, they both are.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Oh, there was other stuff. Get back in there. I mean, it's part of his job. I can't.
Probably nothing.
Yeah. We're going to find it all originals.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Okay, so...
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Why do you want to go in here? Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Hirsch.
Am I missing something here?
What's happening here? Cutscene. Suburban Redevelopment Fund in the background.
I'm going up to the lake to watch the races on Saturday.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
The other guys were just communists, I guess.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
Well, because you're an arson cop. I mean, how many gun shootouts can you do?
There's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Let's try and bring him in.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot! Stop or I will shoot!
Woo, got him. These guys are just working.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Yes.
Take him away, officer.
Yes, we are. We're fucking crazy. I'm gonna search his car. His work. What is he doing here? Nothing. Can't do anything with that. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's take the Insta-Heat mobile. Can we not take the Insta-Heat mobile? What a shame.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Yeah, let's go in order here. I thought that would be a little more exciting. I guess we're gonna bring them all in and have to interview them all. Man, I'm gonna fuck this up big time. That's what's gonna happen.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Full of shit, man. Got evidence of anybody knows him? Who are we talking to? Oh, he's the one with the arson rat. Okay, we're just gonna doubt him.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. He does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Okay.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
Well, he's lying, or he's bullshitting. Bring up his criminal record?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serve as the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place.
Damn it, I fucked that up.
What proof have you got? I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, fuck you.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Seriously?
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
Clemens, for someone with your record,
Oh,
I would expect a little
fire.
more cooperation.
The flyer he had. That's
You're
what
behind the
they
wheel.
found.
All right. Where to?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs.
Oh, he's gonna
Arson
run.
Squad.
Arson.
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said this.
Bitch.
Look what GI's backyard is crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Oh, I suck his time. Oh, we're back at the Alliance.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Hey, I caught him. We'll get him. See what kind of shots you are, Hirsch. You're a Marine.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to stop.
Stop and get out of the fucking car.
Give it up, LAPD. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Put him in a paddy wagon?
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
See, okay. There's something bigger going on here, but we're not even gonna... We're not even gonna try to, like, bring on the big man? That doesn't seem like it makes any sense.
You know you
say we bust in there and find the goddamn it.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, that's who we want right here.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Oh, fuck. There's got to be something. Because you know he knows how to do it.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, copper.
Ah, it's probably the statement.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Yeah, there it is.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
Oh.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Oh, look at all those flyers, homie.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
Yeah. The directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Ooh. Ooh.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You were a liar, dude.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Ooh. I don't think it was him.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead. I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Where's the interrogation too?
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair.
Dun, dun.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
What you got, homie? Just do
Maybe.
it.
I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Bullshit.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Well, why would he sell if he got a new thing put in? Doesn't make any sense.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Didn't, oh boy said...
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
Yeah, Matthew said something.
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Huh.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
We hit the mosquito thing.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh?
The mosquito coil.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets.
Oh, no shit.
I thought he used them for camping.
Yeah, let's go get Matthews.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
One way or another, you're fucked, my friend.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I don't remember how we got here. Down here.
You think the vice boys get any on the side?
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
We got him.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. Bad one, unfortunately.
All right. What time is 11:30? Oh, I missed a clue? I usually don't miss clues. Clemens served 4 years for arson. I did bring it up. Thought. Whatever. Alright, yeah, we're going to call it there. I got an annoying cat in my face. And, yeah, but let's see what's happening next. Ooh, we got a flashback. I thought we were done with the war stuff.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Ooh. Also, keep them in mind. Right, Fishy? They walk in Isleyan fields. So he wasn't the right guy. We just have to follow the evidence, so.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Wait a minute. So he said we had a bad one. That we then all drove back to the station to get the address instead of going straight there. All right, whatever, man. Whatever the boss wants to do, right? Don't argue with the boss. All right, guys. Well, I will holler at you guys tomorrow. I don't like all these beeping and shit on this new update. Anyway, I'll holler at you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in. Synergy. We'll see you later, bro. I'm out.